Bonjour, guten tag, welcome to the Franco-German Love-In. It's like a romantic comedy, but with more baguettes and less David Hasselhoff. Our leading men, Emmanuel Macron, the French president with a penchant for grand visions, and Friedrich Merz, Germany's newly minted chancellor, known for his, let's call it fiscal prudence. Now, these two haven't always seen eye to eye. It's like trying to mix champagne and sauerkraut, an acquired taste. But lately they've been singing from the same hymnal, albeit in different keys. Why the sudden change of tune? Well, with Trump back in the White House and Putin playing chess with Eastern Europe, it seems like a good time for Europe's power couple to patch things up. First on the agenda, beefing up the EU's military muscle. Macron has been banging the drum for a stronger European defense for years. And guess what? Merz is finally ready to join the band. He's even loosening Germany's purse strings, a move so shocking it could make Angela Merkel's pantsuits spontaneously combust. But this isn't just about flexing European biceps. Both leaders agree that Europe needs to stand on its own 2 feet, especially when Uncle Sam is busy building walls and tweeting insults. They're talking strategic autonomy, which sounds way more impressive than we can take care of ourselves, thank you very much. Next up, the energy tango. This one used to be a real relationship killer. Germany, with its love of windmills and solar panels, was all about ditching nuclear power. France, on the other hand, gets 70% of its electricity from those glowing atoms. Awkward, but fear not, energy enthusiasts. Merz has cooled on renewables, pun intended. Maybe he realized that relying on the sun in Germany is about as reliable as a vegan sausage sizzle. This newfound pragmatism has paved the way for some Franco-German energy cooperation. They're even talking about building a hydrogen pipeline. Hold on, I need a baguette to soak up all this harmony. Okay, time for a reality check. Because even the most passionate love affairs have their squabbles. First up, the Mercosur trade deal. This bad boy would open up trade between the EU and a bunch of South American countries. Sounds great, right? Well, not so fast. Merz is all for it. More exports for German car makers. But Macron is playing hard to get. He's worried about those South American farmers flooding the market with cheap beef and undercutting French farmers. And let's be honest, nobody wants to see an angry French farmer. Those guys know how to hold a grudge. Then there's the issue of EU borrowing. Macron wants to take out a big fat loan to fund all those ambitious European projects. But Merz, ever the fiscally responsible one, is giving him the side-eye. He's not convinced that more debt is the answer, especially if it means bailing out those spendthrift Southern Europeans. Section 5, Ghosts of Partnerships Past. Can this time be different? So, can this Franco-German love fest last, or is it just another fling, destined to end in a messy breakup and a mountain of diplomatic dirty laundry? History isn't exactly on their side. These two have tried this whole power couple thing before with mixed results. But hey, maybe this time it's different. Maybe the stars are aligned, the croissants are extra flaky, and the beer is flowing freely. Or maybe it's just the geopolitical pressure cooker forcing them together. Either way, one thing's for sure. The future of Europe might just depend on whether these two can make it work. Section 6. The world is watching. Global implications of a united front. Now, this Franco-German bromance isn't just a European affair. Oh no, the whole world is watching, holding its breath and wondering what it all means. A strong and united Europe, with Macron and Merz leading the charge, could be a force to be reckoned with. They could stand up to China, stare down Russia, and maybe even get Trump to put down his phone and pay attention. But a divided Europe, with France and Germany at odds, well, that's a different story. It's a recipe for weakness, instability, and a whole lot of awkward family dinners. So no pressure, guys. But the fate of the free world might just rest on your ability to share a baguette and a beer without starting World War III. Section 7, A Bridge Too Far, Skepticism and Challenges Within the EU. Of course, not everyone in the EU is quite so smitten with this Franco-German love-in. Some countries, especially those in Eastern Europe, are feeling a little left out. What about us, they're saying. We want some love too. And then there's Italy with its new firebrand leader, Giorgia Meloni. She's not exactly known for her warm and fuzzy feelings towards the EU, let alone a Franco-German power couple. So, Macron and Merz have their work cut out for them. They need to convince the rest of the EU that this isn't just a two-way street. They need to build bridges, not walls, and show that a strong Franco-German partnership is good for everyone, not just Paris and Berlin. Section 8, From Paris to Berlin, a delicate dance of diplomacy. Navigating this complex web of relationships requires some serious diplomatic finesse. It's a delicate dance full of subtle cues, unspoken understandings, and the occasional awkward misstep. One minute they're clinking champagne glasses in the Élysée Palace, the next they're locked in tense negotiations over trade deals and defense budgets. But hey, that's what makes it interesting, right? Because let's face it, nobody wants to watch a boring old love story where everything goes smoothly. We want drama, we want intrigue, we want to see if these two unlikely partners can overcome the odds and build a stronger, more united Europe. Section 9, The Future of Europe, a toast to Franco-German unity. So, here's to Macron and Merz, the odd couple of European politics. May their partnership be fruitful, their disagreement civil, and their shared vision for Europe a beacon of hope in these uncertain times. And if it all goes south, well, at least we'll always have Paris and Berlin, two of the most beautiful, historic, and romantic cities in the world. Cheers to that.